When I listen to a lot of your music, I get like lyrical vibe, but also I get the like a little bit of spiritual vibe. And you got a video on YouTube that said voodoo is real. You believe voodoo is real?
Yeah, I do.
Explain why.
Because voodoo, like the shit that all religions do, the way the religion is based, the things that you physically have to do with your body and with your mind as far as like meditating and praying is the same in all religions. It's the same. Like literally, like I experienced it. Like it's still the same. Like you still have to have be a good person. Like you have rules in every religion to where if you do something bad, your soul is condemned to some evil, bad place. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And the things that you want in life that you want, you have to pray for it. And in order to pray, you have to do certain little. All religions got their rituals and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it works.
Absolutely.
It works.
Okay, so you voodoo. You look at voodoo as more so just a religion and not what people look at it like witchcraft.
I look at because if you look at voodoo like it's witchcraft, you have to look at Christianity like it's witchcraft. You have to look at.
That's fair.
You have to.
So is voodoo more based in positivity or to me voodoo is stigmatized as like dark.
Okay, so a man turn a water into wine. That's not magic. A man walking on water, that's not something mythical. That don't sound like something like holy. What the hell?
I don't disagree though.
Like
I don't disagree.
Resurrecting, coming, like bringing dead people back to life. That don't sound familiar. Don't sound like something that. Why? Just because these people they playing organs in this big cathedral, and these people outside in the dark beating on drums and dancing in a different way. What's the problem? You see what I mean? But
I don't disagree though.
Now I know you don't. I'm just pointing out like. If you step outside of your faith, not you, but people in general, because people, they get real emotional about their faith.
Right.
Because that's something they didn't decide to get into. That's something that was fed into them from birth.
Right.
Like you get brought to your church or wherever your family's faith of whatever religion is, you get brought there as a child, as an infant. By the time you conscious and realizing that you're in a church, you already been enough for years.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah, for real though. That's the game. That's how it's supposed to go.
But does it matter though? But like I say, if you praying, if you on that frequency, if you using your spiritual body to connect with your higher power, the Almighty, because it's all the same thing, because we all humans.
Right.
The way we communicate is just language. Some speak Japanese, some speak Chinese, some speak Nigganese, but they all speak. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Do you ever feel like voodoo is stigmatized wrong? Because when I think of voodoo, I think of more so don't eat the spaghetti, casting spells, bury their drawers in the backyard. I always think of negative connotation.
Yeah, that's because mainstream media is not that religion, and everybody religion.
But you agree that voodoo has a bad stigma?
Yeah, I feel like every religion if you're a certain religion, every other religion to you got a bad stigma.
Yeah.
If you Muslim. If you're Islamic, all other religions have got a bad stigma. If you Christian, all other religions is not the right religion. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's just how religion is, bro. Because it's based off of that's something that people fight for. Like you got wars and shit that got started, right? The holy wars that got started over fucking religion.
Okay, so do you consider voodoo as your religion?
No.
Okay, but you just want people to respect because it's something that you fuck with. Right. Understand?
Right. It's attached to the culture of Southern America, you know what I'm saying? South, you see what I'm saying? Like it's just a part of the South. You feel what I mean? Like how you just said, like don't eat the spaghetti, burying drawers in the backyard and shit.
Is that real though? Is that real though?
What you mean?
Like those, cause like being in Houston.
Is there something that's for like this? That's something that
really exists? Do they really bury the drawers? Do they really put something?
Maybe not the actual act of burying the drawers, but it's actions in all prayer, bro. It's actions in all prayer.
For sure.
In Christianity, you have to donate money. You have to kneel. You have to close your eyes. You have to say how you drinking the blood of someone or you're eating the flesh of someone. This is in Christianity. You see what I'm saying? Like everyone has their rituals on how they speak and how they meditate. Okay. Some people write names on pieces of paper and light it on certain colored candles. You see what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen somebody cast a spell and just boom, boom, it happens? Like
I see it all the time. I see people do it all the time unknowingly.
Not even just voodoo wise.
Yeah, not even voodoo wise, but they doing the same thing. Yeah. They exercising their spiritual body, unconscious, not even conscious of what they're doing. It's human nature to do that. When something happened to you, somebody fuck over you, man, I wish something fucked up. You immediately, you creating a thought, you picturing some shit in your head that can actually, that shit actually has sustenance, dog.
Yeah.
It do.
Okay, so what about like zodiacs or other like spiritual things? Like, are you how deep are you into it?
I feel like I ain't deep into it as far as like, I got a broad view of it to where like I see it a certain way. Like with zodiacs, that shit get tied into astronomy.
Yeah.
Like where the Earth is positioned at in space,
Mm-hmm.
the moon and the stars. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And the moon does have an effect on water on Earth. And humans, we made up of a large percentage of water. You see what I'm saying? So motherfuckers say it's a full moon, motherfuckers going to tripping. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But not saying that the moon is a part of this shit. I'm just saying like the way our zodiac signs, that shit come from astronomy, man. Like all our zodiacs and shit, our signs, that shit is a constellation with that same sign. You feel me? So if
and so I'm asking these questions.